So hello, good evening, everybody. This is Adilola Shokoya back here again this evening. Yeah, it's so good to be here. It's been a while. I'm so excited today because um I've always before now. This is I've been talking about people buying Bitcoin, buying other altcoins. And some people just don't take you serious. Some people from my experience over time, a lot of people are more like they like to stand by the side. They like to stand by the side, and then they want to see what is happening, whether what you're saying is making sense or not, and they won't take action. But this is for all the action takers in the class in the that have listened to me. If you're my paid group, or you are not, or you're in the free group, or wherever you are that you have listened to me over time, and you have taken action based on what based on the little teachings and the little things I know that we share with people. I want to say congratulations because we are actually in the season where we're going to be seeing a lot of gains in this market. And then, like I always say, it's all about patience. You have to be patient with the market. The market, like people that are very patient. And there's a way the market rewards us when you're very patient. So, having said that, I just want to share something with you about what I feel Bitcoin will be doing in the next couple of weeks. Now, as you can see this chart. Now, if you are my friend on Facebook, you will see what I posted this morning. I said Bitcoin is is in a terrain just like in 2016, 2017. Um, how that at this around this period, we see Bitcoin, touches, breaks all the all-time high and then goes as high as $19,000. And ever since then, that's 2017, it hasn't gone back there. So what I can see on this chart, you can see the price as at this time tonight. This is still where I am right now. It's still 11. It's still on the 5, on the 5th. It's 10 p.m. already. So you can see that Bitcoin is already at 15,647. Earlier, earlier on today, we saw it at 15,900. I'm just about to hit 16,000. So I'm going to talk about uh, the history, the reason why we are seeing, this kind of moves, what is driving it, basically, what is actually driving these moves. And then you will notice that it seems Bitcoin, let's go and check Bitcoin market cap, you see Bitcoin dominance has gone to 65%. So where my cursor is 65.5%. That means the dominance of Bitcoin in the market and the cryptocurrency market is more now. During the course of the year, I think around August, September, July, August, we can see that we have all the altcoins, all these alternative coins moving, wide, like, all this chain link and all that. Chain link hit $20 and then it came down. So, but then at that time, Bitcoin dominance was around 52 or 53%. Why the altcoins are really pushing out at that time. But this period, we can see that Bitcoin is the one, leading the pack. And then this is good for all the altcoins. Like I always say in the class, is good for when Bitcoin is moving like this. You expect that in the next couple of weeks or days, you should see altcoins moving after it. I mean, this is the first time that Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken, is doing $429 this year. It shows you that something is brewing between, Bitcoin and the other altcoin. But I'll focus on Bitcoin this night, and the reason is because Bitcoin drives this market. That's the truth. And I've always talked about the reason why, my own personal belief and my own personal reason, and it has been proven over and over again. The reason why I feel Bitcoin, when Bitcoin moves, alternatively, eventually, sorry, every other altcoin move. And I've spoken about the reason so many times. Let me quickly reiterate that reason, which is that most times, when Bitcoin is moving like this, investors and people that be standing, we have three kind of people in the market, in every market. People that don't take action, people that take action, and people that will eventually take action, but they will wait, the latecomers. They will wait to, and then you will notice that those people that always wait to take action, they are more than people that are taking action. In fact, as a matter of fact, there seems to be more than people that will not even take action at all. because there's what we call FOMO in the market, fear of missing out. Eventually, when you start hearing a lot of noise about how the cryptocurrency market has given people a lot of gain, maybe in the media, maybe in the news, in the online, in the TV, probably CNN. I remember in 2013 when CNN carried the story about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was around $300 at that period, or $400. I can't remember the price. And then so CNN carried it and they were talking on CNN. They were talking about the fact that Bitcoin has really, was the best investment vehicle that time. And then people were trying to understand what is this Bitcoin. Within that period that news came on CNN, Bitcoin within 2-3 days, the thing went to as much as high as $1,000 thereabout. So what you normally have at the market, you have people that that will wait. They have heard about it, but they won't take action. So, but they will wait till that time. So they FOMO the market. We call it FOMO, fear of missing out. So they jump in and they buy and they start buying. Now, most times when they do that, at a point they will not be able to afford Bitcoin because Bitcoin is still going to go higher than this. Let's say Bitcoin is $20,000 today, and then people start. So when they check the market and they say, $20,000, I can't afford it, it's too expensive. So normally what they do is they look for the cheaper alternatives. And that's why during the bullish season, when all the coins, that's why you see all the coins going up, all the dead coins that are dead, that you can never, that people have not even looked at for years. All of a sudden, you just see them, shooting up, shooting up, shooting up, shooting up, So that's what normally happens. So let's go back to the chart. So Bitcoin has not hit this price in a long time. I think the last time it did that, let's check. I'm going to check the chart. I think the last time we have this price, anything close to this price was around, that was 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because Bitcoin did get to 15,000 in 2019. The highest it did was 2014. 2019 was 14,000 thereabout. Okay, around this period, that was in 2018, January 21, 2018. That was the time that Bitcoin got here. So, and this place is a very significant area. Now, let me see the last time it did 14,000. That was 2019, as you can see. That was June. That was around June. So it has broken this range and it's around this range. So I sent out a mail earlier today and I posted on my social media if you follow me on Facebook. And I spoke about the fact that Bitcoin is significant during the United States presidential election. Is significant to the moves of cryptocurrency, especially to Bitcoin. And this has been happening ever since Bitcoin was launched in 2009. And then I'm going to show you a chart now to retrieve that fact that shows that the way Bitcoin moves anytime we have the United States presidential election. Okay, in 2000 this is a chart. Okay, in 2012, November 6th to be precise, we can see Bitcoin, around, and the election was 2000 in 2012 was November 6th. At that period after the election, this thing, signifies the election period, right? So after the election, we see this move. We see Bitcoin, do this significant move. It moved all the way to 9,000, 9,225%. It did 9,225% from that presidential election. 285 days. It went all the way, into 2013. I think this was, went all the way for that period, after that election. Also, 2016, after that election, November 8th, the same thing happened. We see Bitcoin, move, 2016, after President Trump was voted in, So also now this year, now if Bitcoin, do this trend, you can see the trend, you can see the gains. The gain for 2016, 2012, 2013 is 9,000%. That's huge. I mean, if you put $100 before the election, and then you ride this wave up to when Bitcoin, peaked at 9,225%, that is an amazing. And your $100 would have turned to 9,225,000 naira dollars. Sorry, within that period. The same thing here. Your $100 would have turned to $3,045, within that period. So now in 2020, now right now where we are, you can see that as at that day, as at that November 3rd election, Bitcoin was just $13,617. I actually posted this on the group, on the WhatsApp group, when I talked about even before before that election that I was talking about this chart. And then at that day, price was around that $13,000. Now, as of today, just, although the election is not over, they still counting though. But as of today, you can see that the confidence of investors are coming back into the market, and people are, buying Bitcoin back. So that from that $13,000 plus, it has gone to 15,000. And I strongly believe that it's still going to move up, probably after the announcement of the winner of this election. Now, I'm going to talk about why the election year, the United States election, is very significant to Bitcoin. What normally happens is that before the election, there's what we call halving, the Bitcoin halving. I think I've done a video about the Bitcoin halving too. There's what we call the Bitcoin halving that, if you've been following me, you would have, I'm not here to talk about the halving. Let me just quickly explain what it is. The halving, anytime there's an halving of the Bitcoin, what you normally have is that the supply of the Bitcoin is half, is half, what we call deflation. Deflation happens, at that period. And then you have now limited amounts because of deflation, and because the supply is halved and the demand doesn't change. And that's why we say Bitcoin is the only currency in the world that is deflationary in nature. Every other currency, is subject to inflation. For example, the dollar. This year, in the history of America, the government has never printed so much dollar in the history of America. This is the year that they have printed more dollar, which is causing inflation in the United States as we speak. And a lot of economists are saying that after the election, from now to next year, we are going to see a lot of inflation in the United States, that the dollar is going to crash badly. And that's why, because of that's why Bitcoin is doing well, because a lot of investors are looking for what to do, where to put their money. Now, for example, if you have been following me and following the news, you will notice that a lot of institutional investors are coming into Bitcoin. For example, MicroStrategy. I was talking about MicroStrategy a lot. As an institutional company, is listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Bought Bitcoin that is worth about $450 million. Michael Dorsey, of the owner of Twitter, also bought $50 million worth of Bitcoin. So, and then I believe in the next coming months, we are going to be seeing a lot of institutional investors bringing a lot of money into the market, and that's what we need right now. And that's one of the things that will drive the price up. Apart from the halving. So most times in the halving year, as you can see in the chart, all these years that you see in this chart, they are all halving year. This is 2012 is an halving year, halving year. Bitcoin halving 2016 too. That's an halving year. Also, the 2020 is an halving year. Bitcoin halving always happen every 4 years. So by 2024, we're going to have another halving. So most times and every time, in every now and then where we have an halving, Bitcoin halving, price of Bitcoin always breaks its previous all-time high. Okay. So, but this year is significant in the sense that we have a lot of things that is going on around in the world right now. Number one, apart from the US presidential election, Corona, the COVID-19 disease have been around since the beginning of this year. That shut down economy. A lot of people are looking for safe haven, looking for where to put their money. So that's one of the things that is driving the price of Bitcoin right now. And I strongly believe also, that from after the winner of the election has been pronounced, between this period, between November, December, January, February, we are going to see a lot of massive gain of move, with Bitcoin, with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency that we have out there. Now, I've been shouting, if you're in the group, I've been talking about Ethereum, and a lot of people are not taking action. Well, Ethereum has been doing, I've been talking about it, that people should buy it, that you people should buy Ethereum since when the price was around $200 thereabout. That was sometimes this year. I mean, because I know that Ethereum is going to do well. Ethereum 2.0 is launching by I think by December, 1st December, thereabout. You know, we are going to see massive gain in Ethereum too, from December to the new year and going forward. So I still strongly believe that Ethereum is still a very good buy at this price. I strongly believe that because the all-time high of Ethereum is around $1,400. So I strongly believe that Ethereum, even this year, should be able to break that all-time high from now till first quarter of next year. Also for Bitcoin, I strongly believe that Bitcoin will also break that all-time high. So let me show you, talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin, I want to show you the comparison of the two in 2017 when Bitcoin hits $19,000 plus and Ethereum hits $1,400. You're going to see, I want to show you a chart that shows the comparison, what actually happened between both of them. So we are going to compare it to this year too. So if you look at this chart, so I hope you guys can see. So if you look at this chart, this chart is a 2000, you can see that snapshot December 2017, right? Now, if you look at the chart, the market cap of Bitcoin here was billion dollars, sorry, as at this period. And then we see the price of Bitcoin is 19,000. When it was 19,000, Ethereum was already $719 at that period, at that time. We are comparing these two. We'll still talk about the others later, but let's compare these two. Now, you can see that as Bitcoin is moving up, this Ethereum is also following suit. I would say that let me show, okay, this is the one I'm actually looking for. Now, I'll come back there. I'll still come back there. So okay, let's look at the two side by side. These are actually, I want to believe that you guys can see, my screen. Let me do this. Okay. I think this is okay. This is snapshot of December 2017, and this is today. I think this is today. This is the one I'm looking for. This is so you see that 10 December 2017, when price of Bitcoin was $15,000, 15,000. You see the price. You see the market cap. The price of Ethereum is 441. Today, when the price of Bitcoin is around that 15,700, that's today. You see the price of Ethereum too is around $417. Okay, you can see that they are moving, pari passu, and they are following each other. So that's why I said, and Bitcoin as at that day, as at today, 15.7, in December 2017, it was 15,400, and you can see that the price is related. It's doing the same thing that it did that time. Okay, so having said that, let me show you. Okay, eventually, when the price went up to $19,000, you can see what Ethereum is doing, and Ethereum still went for that to do $1,400 plus. I think that was the highest it did that time. So it's still significant. You can see jump. You can see be part of the market because they see a lot of we are going to see a lot of movement, a lot of improvement in the market, because of Alfin, the coronavirus, and the US election. A lot of institutional bodies are bringing their money here to this market, so as to, to save their funds. Nobody like to lose money, right? There was a chart. I don't know where I put that. I've been looking for it, probably when I see it later. Where they were comparing how much this guy had made. The CEO of MicroStrategy, the amount he invested in Bitcoin, $450 million, and within 3 months, right now, as of today, I saw the chart earlier today. He has made $130 million on that amount. He has made $130 million within about 4 or 5 months. And then that was the amount of money he made in about 6, 7 years, So that's just what I want to share today so that you guys can see. Don't sleep on it. Hold on. You can still buy, and then at the peak of the market, when it's time to sell, but you can sell and take a profit. I think I'll be doing another video to let you know when to sell, probably before the end of this weekend. So thank you guys.